Listen closely. If money had ears, it would be blushing right now, because I'm about to tell you something bold, something that makes reasonable people uncomfortable and desperate people hopeful. Between today, December 17, and Christmas Day, December 25, $10,000 can find you. Not by panic, not by begging, not by staring at your banking app like it owes you an apology, but by alignment, decision, and a little divine audacity. Yes, audacity. The kind that says, I know the laws of life, and I'm not afraid to use them. Now, before your logical mind jumps up and shouts, be realistic. Sit down. That voice has been running your life, and look where it's gotten you. Bills tapping their feet, plans on hold. You working hard, doing the right things, and still wondering how money keeps playing hide and seek with you. I see you, and no, you're not lazy, cursed, or spiritually broken. You're just out of command. Most people don't lack money. They lack direction. Money, like energy, goes where it is directed, where it is welcomed, where it is expected. And right now, if we're honest, your relationship with money looks like this. You want it badly, but you don't trust it to come. That contradiction is louder than any affirmation you've ever whispered. And I know the struggle. You've tried to think positive, but your reality keeps interrupting. You've prayed, visualized, journaled, and then checked your balance again just to be sure the universe didn't mishear you. You're not wrong for wanting relief. You're not shallow for wanting money. Money is freedom in a coat and tie. Money is time with your family. Money is saying yes without fear. Wanting it does not make you less spiritual, it makes you honest. Here is the core challenge, and I won't sugarcoat it. You've been hoping instead of commanding. Hoping is weak. Hoping is passive. Hoping says, if it's possible. Commanding says, this is the direction now. Life responds to clarity, not desperation. The universe is not moved by your tears. It is moved by your conviction. There is a law older than your doubts and stronger than your circumstances. Every visible thing begins in the invisible. Every financial result begins as an assumption, not a wish, an assumption. What you assume to be true sets events in motion to prove you right. If you assume money is hard to get, life will nod politely and agree. If you assume opportunities appear when you decide, life will rearrange itself to avoid contradicting you. Think of it like this. When you order food at a restaurant, you don't sit there wringing your hands, chanting, I hope they bring it, I hope they bring it. You place the order, you expect it. You might glance at the door once or twice, but you don't doubt the system. Money works the same way, except you've been acting like you're ordering from a restaurant that hates you. Now let me make this practical, because lofty ideas without action are just pretty noise. First, you must make a clean decision. Not it would be nice, not maybe. A decision is a spiritual act. Say it plainly, out loud if you can. $10,000 is making its way to me now, in perfect order, before December 25. Then, stop negotiating with it. No timelines added. No nervous laughter. No mental footnotes. You don't command timidly. You declare. Second, release the how. This is where most people ruin the whole operation. They decide, then immediately try to micromanage the universe like an intern. It has to come from this job, this person, this exact method. No, that is not faith. That is control dressed up as planning. Your only responsibility is the direction, not the delivery route. Money has more roads than your mind can map. Third, you must behave as someone who expects money, not someone waiting for rescue. Expectation has a posture. It changes how you speak, how you walk, how you respond to ideas. You'll notice nudges send that message, make that offer. Revisit that skill you dismissed, price your work properly instead of apologetically. Expectation sharpens your instincts, desperation dulls them. And let me add a little humor here, because some of you are trying to manifest money while actively repelling it. You say, I'm open to receiving, then turn down opportunities because they look like work. You say, money flows easily, then undercharge because you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You can't command abundance while insisting on staying small so no one judges you. Pick a side. Fourth, Clean up your inner conversations. What you repeatedly say to yourself is a rehearsal. If your mind keeps saying, "It never works for me," congratulations, you are an excellent actor playing the role of someone it never works for. Change the script. When doubt appears, and it will, don't wrestle it. Replace it. Calmly say, "That's no longer true," and move on. You don't argue with a wrong number on a calculator. You simply enter the correct one. Fifth, act on the smallest inspired step immediately. Not tomorrow, not after you feel ready. Readiness is a myth. Momentum is real. Inspiration is perishable. When an idea comes, call, post, pitch, apply, create. Do it before fear schedules a meeting. Many financial miracles arrive disguised as ordinary actions done promptly. Now let's talk about time, because some of you are thinking, but it's only 8 days. Good. Deadlines clarify power. Pressure collapses nonsense. When time is short, the mind stops fantasizing and starts focusing. This is not too late. This is perfectly timed. You don't need hundreds of things to happen. You need one aligned channel, one opening, one yes and no. This does not mean you sit on the couch commanding the universe while ignoring your life. Commanding is not laziness with affirmations. It is cooperation with law. You hold the assumption. You take the steps that appear. You refuse to entertain failure as a personality trait. Here's a simple daily practice between now and December 25. Each morning, before you touch your phone, state calmly, "Infinite intelligence is arranging $10,000 for me now. I follow the lead with confidence." Then go about your day alert, not anxious. At night, instead of reviewing everything that didn't work, give thanks in advance. Gratitude is faith in a relaxed posture. Let me be clear. This is not about forcing money to come from thin air. It is about removing the inner resistance that has been blocking the channels already near you. Opportunities don't vanish. Attention does. When you change your assumption, you change what you notice. When you change what you notice, you change what you act on. When you change what you act on, results have no choice but to follow. If at any moment you catch yourself thinking, "This sounds too simple," smile. Truth usually is. Complexity is the ego's favorite hiding place. Do one thing today, just one, that aligns with someone who expects $10,000, not someone hoping for a miracle. Send the message. Make the offer. Clean up the payment link. Speak up about what you do. Let life meet you halfway. And as you move through these days, don't watch the calendar like it's a judge. Time is not your enemy. Doubt is. Stay light. Stay amused. Life responds beautifully to those who expect good things without tension. Hold your assumption gently but firmly, like holding a door open, not like wrestling it off its hinges. You are not convincing the universe. You are convincing yourself. And once that happens, events rearrange with startling speed. Stay with this feeling. Stay with this knowing. And keep your eyes open, because what you're asking for rarely arrives wearing a label. Now let me tell you something important, because right about now, the mind loves to sneak in wearing a fake mustache. It says, "Okay, but what if nothing happens?" That voice is not intuition. That is old programming clinging to relevance. If doubt had a job title, it would be former manager who refuses to leave the building. You don't fight it. You don't invite it to speak. You simply proceed without its permission. Here is the secret most people never learn. Faith is not emotional. Faith is procedural. You don't need to feel confident every second. You need to act consistent with the assumption you've chosen. Feelings catch up later. Always. People imagine commanding life means feeling powerful and fearless all day. Nonsense. Real power is quiet. It's choosing the assumption even while your knees wobble a little. Courage isn't loud. It's obedient. Let's talk about alignment in plain language. Alignment means your thoughts, words, actions, and expectations are no longer arguing with each other. Right now, many people say they want money, think it's unlikely, talk about scarcity, act cautiously, and expect disappointment. That's not bad luck, that's mixed signals. life responds like a confused waiter. So, do you want the steak or not? If you want $10,000 before Christmas, your inner environment must agree with that direction. Not perfectly, just enough. A majority vote. 51% belief beats 49% doubt every time. Now here's where people sabotage themselves without realizing it. They make the desire heavy, serious, stressful. They grip it like a fragile package labeled "Do Not Drop." Money hates being clutched. It moves toward ease, not tension. This is why joy is not optional, it's strategic. Lighten up. Laugh a little. Say to yourself, well, this should be interesting. Curiosity opens doors that force cannot. When you stop acting like your life depends on the outcome, you paradoxically allow better outcomes. Let me give you a mental image. Imagine life as a river. Your job is not to push the water. Your job is to aim the boat. Some of you have been paddling furiously in the wrong direction, exhausted, yelling at the river for not cooperating. Turn the boat. That's all. Now, practical action, because spirit loves movement. Between now and December 25, ask yourself one powerful question each day. If money were already on its way, what would I do differently today? Then do at least one of those things. It might be small. It might feel unrelated. Do it anyway. Action is the language of belief. Some of you will be guided to reconnect with someone you wrote off. Some will suddenly realize a skill you've been treating like a hobby is actually valuable. Some will be nudged to ask for payment, ask for help, ask for an opportunity. Asking is not weakness. Silence is. And please, stop assuming money must come through suffering. That idea is ancient and unhelpful. Ease is not laziness. Ease is efficiency. If something feels forced, pause. Alignment has a smoothness to it. Not laziness, clarity. Now let's address fear, because fear will try to disguise itself as wisdom. It will say, don't get your hopes up. Translation, don't risk being disappointed. But disappointment is not fatal. Regret is heavier. I would rather you try boldly and learn than protect your pride and stay stuck. Here's a powerful adjustment. Stop telling people what you're waiting for. Waiting reinforces lack. Speak as someone in motion, even to yourself, especially to yourself. Words are seeds. Plant carefully. If you catch yourself saying, I'll do that when I have money, reverse it. Say, I'm doing this because money is moving. Behavior precedes evidence. Always. And let me be very clear, this is not about pretending problems don't exist. This is about refusing to let problems dictate identity. Circumstances are temporary. Assumptions are creative. Choose wisely. Now, a gentle warning. Once you set this command, life may test your consistency. Not to punish you, but to see if you mean it. A delay, a bill, a moment where nothing seems to move. This is not failure. This is the echo of old momentum. Do not react. Reaction feeds the past. Calm expectation feeds the future. When nothing appears to be happening, something is rearranging. Roots grow in silence. Don't dig them up to check. If an opportunity appears that scares you slightly but excites you more, pay attention. Fear and expansion often arrive holding hands. Comfort rarely changes bank balances. And yes, the money may come in a way you didn't predict. A contract, a gift, a refund, a sale, a collaboration. Be flexible enough to recognize it when it knocks. Pride has blocked more blessings than lack ever did. Each night, before sleep, rehearse the feeling of relief. Not excitement, relief. Relief says, it's handled. Drift into sleep with that mood. Sleep is when the subconscious takes notes. Now I'm going to challenge you directly. Do not watch this and do nothing. Inspiration without movement becomes frustration. Pick one idea that came to you while listening and act on it today. Not perfectly, promptly. If you feel resistance, smile. That's just the old self packing its bags. And when results begin large or small, acknowledge them. Gratitude multiplies evidence. Say, of course. Make abundance feel normal. not miraculous. Normal things. Repeat. Let life surprise you, but don't be shocked when it does. You ordered this. Now, if this stirred something in you, don't keep it silent. Speak it into action. Comment with one step you're taking today. Declare it. Decision gains strength when witnessed. Stay with this work. Subscribe if you intend to keep your mind trained, because discipline is easier with reminders. Return to these ideas not as hope, but as practice. Remember this: you are not trying to get money to like you. Money is neutral. It responds to direction. You are learning to direct. Hold steady. Stay light. Act boldly. And let the days ahead reveal just how responsive life can be when you finally speak with authority.